As if. Come on, man. I forgot in last episode to come back here and check the beetle that I was hearing. Could just be a cerulean or crimson beetle, but gotta double check. There it is. Looks like it's not cerulean or crimson. Probably something good here. Ash of War? No, Somber Smithing Stone 8. Still, we'll take it. Free Somber Smithing Stone 8. Time to go through and collect all the armor pieces that were missing. I think these are the Black Knights here, so we're trying to get the greaves from them. Don't have any Black Knight greaves yet. Come on, give me those sweet Black Knight greaves, let's go. God damn it. You there! Give me your pants, sir! No. Trousers, please. Nice, there we go. Because that's a new item, you can read the description. The Black Knight Greaves. Greaves worn by the Black Knights, servants of Mesmer the Impaler. Black iron ornamented with gold. A rotten odor stubbornly clings to it. Perhaps it arises from the tainted nature of the blood that splattered upon it, or perhaps it's the wearer's own blackened soul, festering after endless slaughter. Next we're off to Enir Ilim to farm the Divine Bird helm and armor. Should be near the outer wall. Yeah, we can farm it from this guy here. Sword, don't need that, we'll toss that out, but Somber Smithing Stone 9 is amazing. Again, we're looking for the helm and the chest plate. Okay, perfect. There's the armor. Now we just need the helmet. Perfect, there's our helmet. We can take a look at both these descriptions. Divine Bird Warrior Armor. Armor of Divine Bird Warriors, the very first of all horned warriors made from a golden metal. The golden-hued divine birds are known to be cruel, never taking to human companionship. Those who invoke their divinity were few and far between. We have the Divine Bird Helm, a helm of tangled horn attached to a divine bird mask, allowing the wearer to invoke divinity. Worn by divine bird warriors, the very first of all horned warriors. Divine Invocation heightens the power of divine bird feathers alongside strength and dexterity, but reduces the restorative effect of drinking from a flask of sacred tears. Focus is also troubled by wearing this helm. Interesting, so it looks like we're missing a whole set of armor from the Bonnie Jail. So we're gonna head back there and try and find the Knight set in Bonnie Jail. But yeah, it should be over here. This is Bonnie Village. There we go. I have to get down to the bridge and the jar elevator. Apparently there's a sneaky double elevator mechanic down there. Oh, there's something over there. That might be it. I never went over there before. Just trying to mad dash it. Okay, now this should be the elevator. Ah, wow, it goes up afterwards. Very, very sneaky. No wonder we missed that. Make sure there's nothing around, but this should be our night set. Fuck yeah. Helm of Night, Armor of Night, Gauntlets of Night, Greaves of Night. Looks like they all went to storage. Yeah. Definitely have a storage issue. Or is that a whole new chamber? Or okay, you just couldn't get here from down below. Nice, another new item that I needed, the Shield of Night. That's perfect. Okay, it looks like we're officially at our storage capacity and there's no more duplicates in my inventory, so gotta come up with a solution. I really did want to have double every weapon and armament just so I could dual wield everything. But obviously, with all of the DLC stuff and the fact that we're at max capacity, we're not going to be able to dual wield everything, which is sad, but I have a bit of a solution. Realistically, we're not ever going to need to dual wield bows. I'm going to put my duplicate bows into storage, so we're going to have one of every bow in our inventory, and then our second bow will be in storage. That way we can still try to dual wield all of the melee weapons. Maybe even the shields and catalysts. If we need more space afterwards, we will start to cut down on our shields and catalysts and just have one of each of those as well. We'll see. We'll start by reducing our bow collection. But I also wanted to get everything as close to max as possible. Like I plan to go through and get everything to the penultimate level, essentially without using an ancient dragon smithing stone. So we're going to do that with our bows right now. before we put them into storage. It's gonna take a while. I'll do this off camera. Like, yeah, that for example, we've got both short bows at level 24. We'll just keep going through, keep going down the list. Might need to go get more runes, we'll see. Oops, I upgraded one using the Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. Oh well, can't take it back now. Still have 10 more, so it's all good. Okay, so what I've done here is I've taken all of my bows and I've leveled them up to the penultimate level. And I'm going to be storing one in storage and keeping one in my inventory instead of having duplicates in my inventory. So that'll free up some inventory space. I'm still going to have a couple extras in storage just in case, I want to gift them to a friend, or if I lose one or sell one accidentally, I've got some backups in storage. And our goal is to have one of every bow in our inventory still at the penultimate level, or max level. There's a short bow, composite bow, red branch short bow. We do have one at max level there, so that's great. We can keep that one in our inventory. Misbegotten bow, harp bow. These are only level 9 because they're sombers instead of regular smithing stones, which go to level 24 or 25. Bone bow, that's one from the DLC that we only have one copy of, so we'll be looking for a duplicate of that on Journey 7, so that we can have that in our storage. But until then, we'll just have to live with having one of those. Longbow, throw that one in, we can keep this one at level 25 in our inventory. Avaloric bow, black bow, pulley bow, horn bow, serpent bow, erd tree bow, great bow, golem great bow, keep this level 10 golem great bow in our inventory. Erd tree great bow, Igon's great bow. I was actually gifted this by that super friendly invader that we got a while back. That's already maxed out. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to have a duplicate only after one DLC playthrough, so that's pretty cool. Lion great bow. Then we got our crossbows. Soldier crossbow, light crossbow, heavy crossbow, arbalest, Crepus's black key crossbow. The pulley crossbow, we've got a level 10 one fully upgraded for our inventory there. Repeating crossbow, that's another DLC one that we don't have a duplicate of yet, so we'll have to wait till Journey 7. Full moon crossbow, that's the one I accidentally just upgraded, so we'll keep that for our inventory and we'll put this one in storage. We also did these hand weapons, these other ranged weapons. The hand ballista, the jar cannon, and Rabath's cannon. We'll have to wait till Journey 7 to get that duplicate. There we go, we have one duplicate of almost every bow that's almost fully upgraded in our storage here. The others, of course, we will get those duplicates on Journey 7. If we go to our bow inventory now, we've just got one of every bow in our inventory, which looks nice and neat. To be honest, we really don't need more than one of every bow. It's kind of silly to have duplicates of each bow. I just like the idea of dual wielding every single melee weapon, ranged weapon, armament, catalyst, shield, etc. But some of them, like bows, are really unnecessary. So we free up a bunch of inventory space there. Again, we may have to do our catalysts and shields eventually, but we'll try to hold off on that for now. We can actually grab all those new things from storage that we just got now. So one of them was this Shield of Night. We had all the other pieces of the Night set. Helm of Night, Armor of Night, Gauntlets of Night, and our Greaves of Night. Excellent. So yeah, we had room for all that, so that's perfect. We can also take a look at those item descriptions while we're at it. The Greaves of Night, bottomless black greaves, cool to the touch. Flowing lines in the seeming shape of a fingerprint adorn the surface, imprisons the wearer in utterly lightless dark, bestowed upon those born deep underground, ordaining them as sword hands of night. Same description here, just the first line changes. Bottomless black gauntlets, cool to the touch. Again, bottomless black chest armor, cool to the touch. And finally, bottomless black helm, cool to the touch. For the Shield of Night, we have a whole new description. A shield awarded to the sword hands of night, cast in a bottomless black from which no light can escape. That's very cool. I like that. The outer surface is only semi-corporeal, providing reliable defense against attacks that are not physical in nature. Unique skill, Revenge of the Night. Unleashes the Dark of Night, imbued with magic power. If used immediately after blocking an incoming attack, its power is absorbed, bolstering the strength of this skill. Looks like we have to return to another jail, the Bellarat jail, in order to get the Great Jar Helm. Another missing armor piece. Okay, it's close to the bottom, just like the last one. Good thing I looked at that blood stain. Yeah, I basically have to get down there. Oh, is it Jarkur again? Nice, Jarkur. That was close, okay. Got it. Get the fuck out of here. As if. Come on, man. It's gonna be tough to get down there without losing my runes. Thankfully I don't have too many, so it's not a huge deal if I lose them, but still insulting. Not today, pal. After I one-timed that Jarkur and everything. Luckily I'm a Jarkur master. Alright, I wanted my innard meat. That'll be quite enough. from you assholes. I don't remember this. I'm hoping I won't die if I fall here. Okay, good. Okay, that's where I have to go. Sketchy and cool. Very cool secrets. Okay, a little bit more Jarcour here. Oh, these short jumps, they sketch me out. Oof. Okay, we should be good. Okay, I thought he was gonna fuck me over, eh? That's awesome. We made it to the gigantic jar altar. I was wondering, because when I came in this dungeon the first time, I never made it to this altar. Thought maybe it was just for decoration, but not at all. We got the great jar helmet. That's awesome. A great jar which fits comfortably over the head when upturned. Attire of the shamans who perform their worship at jails. Increase the power of thrown pots of all sizes. Aw, shit. I was hoping he would be able to get up here. I wanted to wear that to defeat this guy, but he wants to ruin my fun, apparently. And I could have worn the jar, we could have been brothers, just couldn't allow it, eh? After that rude interruption, increases the power of thrown pots of all sizes. They offer their prayers to the innards of the great jars, such that they might be reborn one day into sainthood. This is the cycle of death and rebirth, taken into the hands of mortal men. God. Jar God. Okay, next we're gonna tackle a handful of Spirit Ash summons. We're missing 5 of them. We may not be able to get all of them here on Journey 6, but we'll try to get as many as we can. Starting with the Mesmer Soldier Ashes at the Fort of Reprimand, which we missed. Okay, I was saying from the main gallows, from the main courtyard where the gallows are, we fight the Omen Killer, which is that guy right there. There's a chute somewhere. Ah, here, nice. Shadow Realm Rune 4. I'm sure it's down here. Oof, that was close. Okay. Figured there'd be something back here. Iris of occultation. Crazy. That was one of the things I was looking for. I was not expecting to find it down here from a random omen. That's something that you need to give to an NPC, Jolan, in order to get something from her. But I gave her the Iris of Grace instead, so I got something different this time. But next time around we'll have to give her the Iris of Occultation. And this should be what we're looking for. Ooh, never mind. But that's sweet. Marika's Rune. I have over 99 of those because of the friendly invader that gifted us a bunch of crazy stuff that one day. But that's no small thing. America's Rune. Okay, here we go. This should be it. This should be the summon ashes that we're looking for. Mesmer Soldier ashes. Nice. Lovable sort. Oh, lovable sort. These little guys. That's sweet. Takes you to an outdoor area beyond the fort that you could not get to otherwise unless you drop down that chute. What's up here though? I guess you couldn't get to these ramparts otherwise. That drops back down to an area where we could get. Okay, nothing else special, just some cool ramparts. Next we need to find the Divine Bird Warrior ashes near the Templetown ruins. Apparently there's a spirit geyser. I think this is the Spirit Spring. Nice. Yeah, I never came back through this little passage before. This should hopefully take us to the ashes that we're looking for. Perfect. The Divine Bird Warrior Ornis ashes. Excellent. Let's read some of this new stuff. Divine Bird Warrior Ornis. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell. Used to summon the spirit of Ornis, the Divine Bird Warrior. Spirit of the Divine Bird Warrior from whom the horned warriors claimed descent. Clad in golden armor and granted wings and feathers by divine invocation. Ornis succeeded in taming the divine bird and made its wings his own as he soared through the sky. When he finally fell to earth, he lived on as the guardian deity of the temple quarter. We also got Mesmer Soldier ashes. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell, used to summon the spirits of two of Mesmer's soldiers. One soldier wields an axe, while the other wields a spear. Both of them are adept at charge attacks. These soldiers belonged to the Ignoble Penal Battalion and were buried hidden from the Shadow Tree's sight. Then lastly we got the Iris of Occultation, an iris that is as dark as night, placed on the eye of another to deny them light in all of its forms. It can also be used to receive the blessing of an equipped Great Rune, at the cost of all runes currently held. That's kind of interesting. In the realm of shadow, this artifice was employed by the priests of the Erd Tree to intensify the fears of their flock to magnificent effect.